Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are doing an updated fragrance collection. My collection has grown kind of significantly since my last video. I'll leave my last one down below in case you want to see, I don't know, ones that I had that I might not have mentioned here because I might have like ran through them or whatever. I have, I don't know, probably like 20 fragrances here. I've always been, I think I've filmed in total maybe like 5 or 6 fragrance collection videos because I'm very passionate about fragrance, not just perfumes, but home fragrance, body care with fragrance. I love scent. I'm a huge scent person. Scents to me matter like more than anything. When I walk in the room, I want people to be able to smell me. I love getting the compliment of "you smell so good." I love smelling good. So I love perfumes. I've never been, I mention this a lot, but I've never been a signature scent type of girl. Like I'm not someone that wears one perfume and only that one perfume for however long. My scent goes on my mood. It goes based on my outfit. I'll get dressed one day and if it's a little bit more tomboy, I want to wear something that's more masculine. If I'm wearing something very dainty and pretty, I want to wear something more fresh or floral. My taste in perfumes are fresh, clean, a little bit musky. I love wood. I love like pine. I love like the scent of like clean clothes. I love sweet, but not too sweet. I don't do vanilla. I don't do anything warm. I don't do cinnamons. I don't do spice. Those are things that I do not like. I like more fresh, clean scents. And more masculine, like manly type of scent. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know the details of what I'm wearing. I did my hair in the twists. I have a video I will leave link down below. This shirt is actually about to launch. By the time you guys see this, it will already be available if it's not sold out. So if it's available, I will link it for you guys. It is from Brenda Lynn & Cora. It's beautiful. And then this little necklace is called the She necklace from a brand called Shop K Jewelry. I think they're sold out, but I'll leave it down below as well. If you guys want to see all of the fragrances that I have to talk about today, then let's get started. So I'm not going to go in any particular order at all. I'm just going to pick up whatever's right in front of me. So the first one that I want to talk about is Chanel Chance. It's spelled El-Tendre, like Tendre. Supposedly, my old coworker who's Haitian, who speaks Creole, which is like the closest to French, said that it's pronounced Otange. So I'm just gonna go based by what he said. Otange. This is probably the cleanest and freshest of all of the Chanel Chances in my opinion. I got this scent for gratis when I still worked at Sephora. If you did not know, if you're new to my channel coming across this video, I used to work at Sephora as a color artist for like 3.5 years. So we would get gratis all the time. We would get free stuff all the time. This was one of my gratis items. And it was the only Chanel Chance that I actually like aside from the green one. I think it's called El Fraiche. But the Otange is super, super pretty. It's the perfect everyday scent. This isn't something that I would repurchase, not because it doesn't smell good. It smells very good. It smells very clean. I spray this when I don't really know what to wear, when I'm just like, okay, I just want to smell fresh and clean, like I just got out of the shower. This is what I'll put on. It is floral, but very light, very fresh. It kind of just smells like aquatic, like it smells pretty, but it literally smells like you just got out of the shower and washed your hair. It does have a long lasting power. This is about how much I have left. I do use it very often because like I said, if I don't know what to wear or if I'm just running errands and I don't want to use one of my more expensive perfumes, I'll just use the Chanel Chance Otange. Next fragrance I have is one of my all-time favorites. A lot of you guys have mentioned that you've purchased this fragrance per my recommendation, and it makes me so happy that you guys love it because I know scent is so hard to trust from other people. You have to actually smell it. You have to put it on your body. It needs to mix with your chemistry, mix with your natural scents, your oils, and all of that stuff for you to see if you're actually gonna like it. But so many of you guys have mentioned that you love this because of me. Well, not because of me, that you picked it up because of me and ended up loving it. So this is Lancome Tainted. So this is the look of the bottle. I love this bottle because it is so travel friendly. You can literally pack it between your clothes so that it doesn't crack, get messed up, or anything like that. This is my second full-size bottle because I love it so much. I mentioned in like favorites videos and stuff, I wore this fragrance when I went to Europe in 2019, and this scent, every time I smell it now, it reminds me of being in the Netherlands. It reminds me of the city. It reminds me of the nicest people I've ever met. It reminds me of being so happy that I was in the Netherlands. Very strong. It's floral, but it is very clean. This can definitely be worn either daytime or nighttime, but it is a strong fragrance. It's something that you spray and you're gonna wear it. You're gonna smell it all day long on your body. It smells very, very nice. If you love a clean floral that's like more on the sexy side, not like this. This is like a clean floral that's more fresh. This is like a clean floral that's more sexy. Smells phenomenal. I recommend just going with the big size. I would never purchase a small size because I know I will go through this. I just opened this bottle maybe last month, and this is where I'm at, mainly because I have a lot of perfume, so I don't use the same perfume every day, but I love this perfume. This is one that I would recommend to anyone. As long as you like a floral scent, you will love this. Next up, I have one that I don't use super often, but this is definitely more of like my masculine type of scent. This is from the brand called Carlin Parfums. It is an EDP and it's called Butch Femme. I actually bought this in LA. Was it LA? Yes, I bought this in LA when my business partner and I went on a trip for the business. We were sourcing a whole bunch of stuff for our store, and we were in this little boutique at the bottom of like a hotel, and we ended up going inside and just looking at the boutique, and they had all this cool stuff because it was such a small store. It was like home decor that you've never heard of, brands that you've never heard of, and they had an entire section of fragrances, so I obviously picked one up. This is what the bottle looks like. I love it. It's very simple, very classic, very minimal, and the scent kind of what the scent says, Butch Femme, it kind of smells like that. They are unisex fragrances. None of them are overly girly or overly masculine. This one has a tiny bit of citrus in it, which I'm not a huge citrus person, but overall it reminds me of LA, and in LA it was cold when I went, and we were walking around the city every single day in the garment district, so it just reminds me of being outside, walking a lot. It just reminds me of like the city. This reminds me of like a city fragrance, kind of like Le Labo Santal 33, which I do have as well, that people say that it reminds them of like New York City. This kind of reminds me, it gives me that same type of vibe. It smells woody, piney, manly, not too manly where it smells like you're wearing cologne, but it's a good scent. It's really, really good. But I don't wear this all the time. I wear this when I'm wearing like something really grungy, or like if I'm wearing all black. Like I said, my fragrances all change based on my moods. So this one is like when I'm feeling masculine or more tomboyish with what I'm wearing. Next up, we have a cult favorite, which is Alien. So this is Terry Mugler's Alien. A lot of people own this, a lot of people love this, and for very good reason. I used to wear this when I was like 23, like from ages 23 to 25. It smells so good. This is probably one of the most interesting scents because when you smell it on someone, you know that it's Alien. It's one of those fragrances that nothing else smells like it. It is not replicated by anything. It's not like there's dupes for it. It smells like one of one, and it is very strong. A couple sprays of this and that's all you need, and it will last you all day long. This is the type of scent that I would definitely see myself wearing at night. This is not, for me anyway, a daytime fragrance. I prefer something a lot more fresh and airy during the day, and at night I like to like pound on like the sexy musky. Definitely musky. I know that a lot of people put like the notes and stuff, but I feel like I'm just not good at putting all that stuff there. But love this fragrance. So happy that it's back in my life. Definitely a good like date night fragrance, girls night fragrance. And it just smells so strong and so sexy and so unique. It's really good. Hate Angel by Terry Mugler, but Alien is a good one. Next, I have an old favorite, which is Paco Rabanne Olympia. I love this scent so much. It has so many memories tied to it. Every single time I wear this perfume, I get compliments from like the men in my family, or like my sister's boyfriends, or my sister's husbands, like my brother-in-laws. They love this. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's sexy, but it has a hint of vanilla. Like I mentioned, I don't like vanilla scents, like overly powerful vanilla scents. I will never wear something that smells like cupcakes or straight vanilla. I just don't like the way that they smell on me. I don't want to smell like a bakery. I like something that has a hint of vanilla, but not a lot of vanilla. This definitely has like a touch of vanilla, but it is so sexy. This is like the epitome of a sexy scent, and it lasts all day. This is another fragrance that I don't normally wear in the daytime unless I'm gonna be out all day leading into the night, because I know it's gonna last me. But this is definitely like a summertime, nighttime sort of fragrance. It smells so nice. Very classy, very sexy. Definitely one that you will get a lot of compliments if you wear it. Next up, we have another more masculine scent, and this is Miu Miu, what is this one called? Twist. If you've been with me for a while, you see me mention this. This smells more like a cologne, and it smells so yummy. It's another fragrance that I like to wear when I'm wearing something that's more masculine. If I'm not wearing like what I'm wearing now, like a delicate, pretty type of top, if I'm wearing like a tee and jeans, this is something that I'll wear. I don't wear it as often just because, like I said, I have so many fragrances, but I got this when I worked at Sephora as well for gratis, and I loved it. I was so surprised by it. I kept spraying it on myself the whole day, and it just smells so good. Masculine, but still very, very, very pretty. If you like perfumes that smell like colognes, this is one that you would definitely like. Next up, I have one that I used to wear when I worked at Sephora all the time, and this is by the brand Clean. A lot of people don't buy this brand just because it's not like a really popular, like it's not like it's Jo Malone or YSL, but this fragrance, or this line, has so many good scents, and this is the scent Warm Cotton. This literally smells like you bathed yourself in laundry detergent. I know a lot of people might not want to smell like that, but for me, on an everyday basis, if I just want to smell clean and fresh, this is Warm Cotton 100%. I've never smelled a cotton scent that smells so much like clean cotton. Like, this smells like clean cotton. It lasts all day. This is something that I wear if I'm like working from home and I want to smell clean and yummy, but I don't want to wear like something that's like musky or sexy. If I'm just like lounging around, this is what I will wear. It smells so good. It's pretty affordable. I know it's like under $80 at Sephora, and I think Ulta has it as well, but this smells absolutely delicious. If you love the smell of like laundry detergent or fabric softener, you will love this. Next up, I have a scent from Jo Malone, and this is the Mimosa and Cardamom cologne. This is not my favorite Jo Malone scent, but when I purchased my other Jo Malone fragrance, I got to pick one for free. That was just like the deal that they had going on. So I picked up the Mimosa and Cardamom because it smells really, really nice. This reminds me of Colorado, because when we went to Colorado in December, this was the only fragrance that I took with me. So now when I smell it, I remind myself of falling snowboarding. But it smells so good. It has a little bit of sweetness, but a little bit of spice as well. Like I mentioned, I'm not a big like spicy, I don't like scents with like cinnamon or licorice. Not at all my thing, but if there's hints of it, I do tend to like it. But I'm not an overall like, by the fireplace from Replica, I will barf if I even smell that anywhere around me. I hate that type of scent. But a touch of spice like cardamom or like anise or anything like that, I'm down with. This smells super good. I mean, the Jo Malone's, there's a fragrance there for pretty much everyone. Like, you will find something based off of what you like. This is a really, really good one. It has a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of spice, and it just smells good, and it reminds me of Colorado. My other Jo Malone that I originally purchased, that I got this one as a gift, is the Vanilla and Anise. And I know what you're thinking. Girl, you just said you don't like vanilla and you don't like spice. You are absolutely correct. But this perfume is like a golden child to me. I used to wear this perfume when I lived in New York. I used to work in the Westchester Mall in White Plains, and when I worked at that store, I used to smell these, like, customers would come in and they would smell so good, and I'd be like, oh my god, what are they wearing? One of the co-managers, she came up to me and she was like, oh, that's Vanilla and Anise from Jo Malone. And I was like, what? And she was like, oh, I actually have it, but I use it as a bathroom spray. And I was like, what? And she was like, I'll bring it to you and see if you want to smell it. So Z, thank you forever. I love her so much. Thank you for putting me on and for giving me your Vanilla and Anise. She literally just gave it to me. She was like, here, I never use it. And it had like half left. So I used to wear it all the time. So anytime I smell it now, I think of living in New York. I think of my old little apartment in Harlem. I think of working in my old job, C Wonder, being a visual merchandiser, the best team ever. That's just what I think about. It takes me back to that time, and then this fragrance got discontinued. When I tell you guys, I almost died because scents to me are linked so closely to memories. I was like, I am going to die. I tried buying it on eBay. I tried getting it on Amazon. I tried finding replicas. I tried doing whatever I could. 2015, I moved back. And from 2015 till now, I have not been able to find it until randomly. When I tell you guys randomly, the other day, I was thinking about perfumes and I was like, ugh. So I just went on to Google and I was like, Jo Malone Vanilla and Anise. Maybe somebody's selling it on eBay. Maybe somebody has it on some reseller site. And then I see the link of Jo Malone and I'm like, there's no way. Like, I've been looking for this fragrance for 6 years. There's no way. I click on the link and they brought it back in their freaking, what are they called? Archives collection. When I tell you guys, I almost died. Added it to the cart so fast. I didn't get the small one. I was like, just give me the big one. I almost bought 2 because I was like, if they ever do this to me again, I'm gonna have to write Joe Malone and be like, hello, what are you doing? So vanilla and anise, like I said, vanilla and anise. It's literally vanilla and spice because anise kind of has like a licorice sort of smell. That's not something that I normally like. But the way that this pairs and mixes with my scent, I actually don't have a perfume on right now, so soft, strong, sweet. I don't know how to put it because you think vanilla and you automatically think like sugar cookie. I don't like to smell like a sugar cookie. I don't like to smell like a bakery in general. This just smells so incredible. I wore it like the day that I got it and I went to go see my best friend for her birthday, and when she hugged me, she was like, oh my God, what are you wearing? And it was Joe Malone Vanilla Anise. Such a staple for me. I just recently bought it and I'm already like making a dent in it, which means I probably am going to need a backup at some point. But I love this. If you have not found like your scent for Joe Malone, this one is so good. I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I'll link it down below along with all the rest of the fragrances that I'm talking about, but so good. Next, I'm gonna talk about an oldie but a goodie for me. This is Chloe EDP. This is one of my favorite scents, but I really hate that the gold on here tarnishes. Like, why are you tarnishing? Like, all my other perfumes that have gold on them don't tarnish, so I don't know why it's tarnishing. This is Chloe EDP, and when I smell this, I think of a princess. When I worked at Sephora, I always used to be like, oh my God, that's the princess perfume. Because I smell this, and if I close my eyes and I smell it, like I said, fragrances are tied to a lot of things for me. I think of a girl that has a beautiful manicure who lives in like the middle of Paris in like a massive house that when she opens her balcony, it's just like fields and flowers, and it smells just like that. It is a floral scent, but it's not like an annoying floral. It's very clean, like fresh out the shower with flowers. It smells super good. My nose is a little stuffy because I have freaking allergies. Allergy season has arrived and I struggle very hard. Only thing, this doesn't last. I don't know what it is. This specific, like this bottle of it does not last on me. I bought this at Sephora, so it's not like I bought it from like a random site. But it smells super good. A lot of people use this. I actually post on my Instagram whenever I wear a specific scent. I do a scent of the day. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll leave my Instagram down below. When I posted this one, so many people were like, oh my God, I love that perfume. It's one of my favorites. So if you like a very clean, pretty scent, Chloe by Chloe is really good. Next up, I have a scent that I got for Christmas. I actually have 2 bottles of it because 2 people bought it for me. Brendolyn bought me this bottle here, and this is Valentino born in Roma. So this fragrance came out when I was still working at Sephora. I quit Sephora last year in February. So it was right in the beginning of 2020 that this fragrance launched. And I remember walking in and I was like, I've never seen that fragrance on the fragrance wall before. And I just grabbed it and I drowned myself in the perfume. It smells so incredible. The amount of compliments that I have gotten wearing this perfume from men, from women, when I hug them, when I walk in, they're like, what are you wearing? And it is the Valentino Born in Roma. This is another sexy but strong floral. If you like the Lancome Idole, this is it, I feel like, in a sexier version. It smells so delicious. I'm literally holding up the camera on my other bottle, like it's right here. It smells so good. It is very strong, something that will last you all day. You will get compliments back to back with this fragrance. I love it so much. I love the bottle as well. It's beautiful. I love the color of the liquid. It's just really pretty. Such an amazing fragrance, and I'm so glad that I got 2 bottles because I will go through this bottle. We have YSL Libra, which is a very popular, where's my coffee? This is an extremely popular fragrance, but for very good reason. It smells strong but sexy. If you want to smell like the sexiest woman wherever you're going, get this perfume. This is the epitome. Like, so many people have written me and they've been like, oh my God, I bought the YSL Libra, and you're right, it's so sexy. This is sex, like straight, sexy, strong, bold type of scent. You only need 1 spray of this, and I promise you 1 spray and you will smell this for a week. It is so strong. I don't know how they made it so strong, but it's phenomenal because it's lasted me such a long time. I got this in the beginning of last year and it's still going super strong for me. I love it. It smells so delicious. Oh, it just smells so good. It smells so sexy and just like you're a bad bitch. That's what this perfume smells like. Next up, I have a bottle that I'm actually almost out of and I haven't even had it for a year yet. And this is Giorgio Armani Si Passion. I've talked about this many times. I mentioned this one and the YSL actually in my 2020 favorites. I used to wear the C original and I love that one as well. It's very sweet and pretty. But when they came out with this one has a touch of something else in it. Oh, it smells so good. Another one that I get compliments, especially from like the men in my family, my brother-in-laws, my sister's boyfriend, Tyler. Everyone that smells this on me ends up loving it and asking me what I'm wearing. So this is the Giorgio Armani Si Passion. I'm literally out of it. I don't even think I have any more left in here, so I need to get a backup. I love the bottle of this. I mentioned that as well in my favorites video. It is beautiful. Like, this bottle is, I don't know what about it inspires me. I love it. I love the color. I love the richness of the red. I love the gold accents. I love the cap. I just love it. My best friend actually bought this for me for my birthday last year, and I'm basically already out of it. It smells so clean, so fresh. Every time I wear it, my sister's like, what are you wearing? And she loved it so much that we ended up getting it for her birthday. Absolutely yummy. If you like the original C, smell the Si Passion. It smells so good, but a little bit sexier than the original C. I feel like the original C, it smells beautiful, but it's very pretty, where this one is more sexy in that sense. One of my favorite fragrances of all time that is actually discontinued. So if any of you happen to find this perfume anywhere, please let me know. This is Gucci EDP. This is Gucci 2. This weighs like 50 pounds. Just the lid alone, like, if you can hear that, it is heavy. You can knock somebody out with this. This scent, you can see I barely have any left, and I'm like holding on for dear life of the last like little bit that's lingering in there because they discontinued it, of course. This smells like sweet candy prettiness. It just smells so good. I don't know how to describe it. It's 100% a spring and summer scent. So I haven't worn it like at all in the last couple of months because it's been fall and winter. It smells so good. It sucks that I can't really talk about it, but this is probably like in my top 5 fragrances of all time. So yummy. Next up, I have 2 of the KKW beauty fragrances. I'm normally not a huge fan of celebrity perfumes, and I haven't really loved a lot of Kim Kardashian's. I like a couple of them, but these are definitely my 2 favorites. This is KKW Body 3, and I believe this is 1. They both smell absolutely delicious. They're more masculine and sexy than anything. This one smells like you took your man's cologne and mixed it with like a sweet perfume and you got this. I get compliments on this all the time. It smells so good. I'm actually like, the liquid is like at like her butt area. So it smells super, super delicious. I'm not sure where else you can get these aside from her website. They used to be at Ulta, which is where I purchased mine, but I think they took them out. I don't know. But this is KKW Body 3. Absolutely love. And then this one might be my favorite. This is, I think, KKW Body 1. This is sexy. Like sexy, strong, powerful. Also smells like you mixed it with a cologne, but it's not as cologne-y as this one. I know that's a very terrible way to describe a fragrance, but this just smells delicious, and I love the bottles. Like, I don't care that it's her body, but I love the silhouette of the body. I have one of my favorite fragrances of all time, and it is Le Labo Santal 33. I know that this perfume is like viral on like Instagram and Pinterest because the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It's just super plain. It looks lab-ish, and this smells like, I've mentioned it before, it reminds me of leather, of cigarettes, of walking in New York City when it's really cold and having a fresh blowout. That's just what this reminds me of. This is 100% a fall winter fragrance. Would I still wear it in the summertime? Absolutely. I don't care because I love it so much. And I actually have a dupe that I want to show you guys because I was so curious. I kept seeing them all around and I was like, there's no way that it smells exactly like it. And it actually does. So this fragrance is 190 for this size. So if you want to see what that smells like, but you don't want to spend the money, this fragrance line, Alt, they came out with a scent called Simply Santal. It is pretty much identical to Le Labo Santal 33, and their whole thing is creating fragrances that smell like really, really expensive designer fragrances. So I ended up buying 2 of 2 fragrances that I have that are expensive just to see how they compare so that I could tell you guys. It smells exactly the same, guys. Exactly the same. I have this and I wear this all the time and I love it. I think I would still continue to repurchase this, but for traveling, in case it were to break, or if I don't want to waste this on like just like a day-to-day thing, I would definitely use this one. This is the, I don't know what size this is. I don't remember, but it's this size here. Smells exactly the same. It's like actually scary. I don't even know how it's legal that they do it, but it smells so good. So if you are wanting to try this, like even the packaging, the colors of the packaging look exactly the same. If you want to try Santal 33, but you're not sure if you're going to like the actual scent, I would recommend this. I think this was like $40. It's 40 freaking dollars. This is 190. So just wanted to share that. And then along with that, I have my most expensive fragrances, which are these right here. I have the Mason Francis, I don't know how to say his last name, Kirk DeJohn, Baccarat Rouge 540. This is the EDP. And then I have Baccarat Rouge 540, the Extrait. So this one smells stronger than this one. This is the most popular one, but this one on me, you can see here, I haven't even had this for a year and I'm like blowing through the bottle because the scent does not last on me. It smells absolutely divine. One of the best smelling perfumes I've ever smelled in my life. I understand why it's so expensive. However, if it doesn't last on you, it's almost like, why are you so expensive? If this lasts on you, then it's like, oh my God, like it's the best. I understand the price point. So because this one didn't last super long on me, I went ahead and picked up the Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait. This one is the stronger version. And this one definitely lasts more on me, way more on me. And because of this scent, I wanted to pick up this scent, which is also from the brand Alt, Crystal number 23. And this is basically the dupe for this. They are identical. It is, again, scary how similar they are. I think that Baccarat, this one here is sweeter than this one, but this one matches the Extrait like on point. It is scary. This one here has a lighter, airy aroma, where this one has more of like a pungent, strong scent, which is what I like. So this one matches that one exactly, like even the packaging. Again, it is the same color story. It's called Crystal number 23 and it's Extrait. So it's very strong. It will last on your skin. It is definitely something that people will ask you what you're wearing, and it just smells absolutely incredible. I wouldn't purchase this one again because it just doesn't last on my skin, and in turn I would purchase this instead. Again, smells absolutely delicious. If you have been wanting to try that scent because you don't understand the hype, because it is a very hyped perfume, get this one and you will at least see kind of what the scent smells like. All right guys, so that is everything that I wanted to show you. This is a long video, so it is going to take me a very long time to edit. This is a very, very long overdue video. A lot of people have been messaging me asking if I could create an updated video of all of my fragrances, so I hope this helped you guys. I'll leave all the fragrances down below, links, so that you guys can click on it and just look at, you know, the description, the notes. I'm sorry I didn't add them in here, but this video is already very long, and the editing process will just take a lot longer with adding the notes in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.